dogs. My Sam and Gems and my Boris's Day, 1974, back at it again with a brand new stream. We're back. Oh my god. Crap, no, it looks like you spawned that in. I didn't, but this is as good a time as any. I added mutant mobs. I thought these things were meant to have more arms. I unlocked Kaiju. So let's test them out! Now I'm a real Kaiju! Oh, it is Compound V! Oh no! Get back here! Oh, I killed it. Oh no! Oh, bad things happen when it dies. Stop this! You can't do this to me! Christ. Anyway, I might have forgotten to turn probabilities and powers down on the config. Oh no, I realized I might have made a mistake. I had to update certain mods like Compound V, which have certain systems in them, like power weight, and I realized something. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I thought they added more powers to the mod, so I'd have to update the system again. Anyway, that was a mutant. That was a mutant. I need a creeper. I need one of these. I need one of these. I need a creeper shot. I don't know how. I don't know how to get it, but I'm going to get one, and I'm gonna make an army of Compound V mobs. Compound V Chemical X mobs. So I'm checking a few things. Okay, away we go. I'm mostly just looking for a gateway because I have some things to check out. Okay. Good evening, sir. Where is the big lad? There he is!
Narrator off.
Enderful. They gave. They gave the mutant Enderman the Enderflow. There we go. Okay. So, a bit back when I was online, when I was around that scientist Techno a while back, he mentioned something. Oh god. Speaking of the devil. He mentioned something. That person I met a while back, Tallish, I think their name was. Their base had something in it that unsettled them, so I thought, why not give it a look? Especially since, as far as I can tell, they're moving. You already give kaiju power. I don't want more kaiju powers. He has clairvoyance, so if I don't want him to find me, I'm gonna have to move really quickly. Ah, God, you already found him.
Bruh. Oh, you don't want me to bother you?
I'm fine with it, but I was just gonna head off. Here's some...
You're where you sound like a demon, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Anyways, I'm gonna let you social distance.
Yeah. Be careful not to kill any silverfish.
Why's that?
You might lose your secondary.
If it's kaiju, it's just gotta look like a certain thing.
Okay. Anyway, away I go. Why am I flying so slowly? Let's try this again. Away I go. Let's see. Excuse me. And away we go. While I was making everything, I saw this base. How expensive is this thing? I need an assembling table. It's not actually that bad. Workbench, that's not that bad either. Oh, nope, concrete. Okay. Did I fly past it? I flew past it. Away we go! Timmy? Who the hell's Timmy? This is Talish's base. Had to fight the urge to instinctively press the... Okay, having the brains is one thing, but mangling... How the... Which one... How the... Where did they get... And this is also concerning. Well, this is kind of cute, but... Spikes, Christ, okay, Oh my... Oh god, I'm gonna be sick. Okay. What was she doing down here? Why not, Midas? Is this a zombie's dream? Yeah. Things don't be doing so well at this very moment. Well, it's in the game because at the current moment we're using a superpower mod. At the current moment we're using a superpower mod. This mod has a stamina system. I added an add-on to the mod that allowed you to make energy drinks that refill your stamina. These energy drinks look like Monster Energy. I started to hear a ringing because I have a bit of tinnitus, and then it just didn't leave. So, you know, magnetic caves. You know, a good place to go next, the Dino Caves. Those are far. So we're gonna do some magic and go into our map, so that we just keep moving, so that we just keep cruising forward. You could in combat. I'll be well. I'm already a monster in combat because this little drink allows me to do some truly devious stuff with my current power. Let me tell you, because my current power is a power to stockpile energy by using stamina. The more energy I stockpile, the stronger the power becomes. If it becomes too strong, it starts to hurt me, which I have to build up tolerance for, but that's another matter. I should actually, that also reminds me, I should lower my, oh, okay, I was at a good level. Why was I taking damage earlier? Can I use this without damaging my, okay, I can. Let's limit all these abilities. There are two of those abilities that I can't limit, because if I limit them too low, they just stop working, which is, you know, great for me, but what's that? It's an orca. Interesting. Apparently, that's sand. Actually, hold on. Stop flying. Stop flying! Let's check this out. Oh, it's a beach. Okay, so it won't be much. But it is a village. That's interesting. Okay, let's see if there's a waypoint at this village so I can have easier access to this place in the future. Actually, no. I'm still like 13 kilometers away. I've never watched My Hero, but as far as I know, this power is indeed based on the main character's power. I'm also apparently wearing this costume. Well, I've watched like 3 episodes, wasn't really my thing, but I do like the costume and the power, which is why I'm wearing it and using it. Excuse me. Xenoverse 3. Probably get it when it comes out, but, like, if it... Well, I'm gonna check if it is Super Saiyan 4 first, because, if it doesn't, I'm not gonna get the game. Xenoverse 2 has virtually every transformation you could want out of a Dragon Ball game. Apart from some choice Namekian forms, it has Ultra Instinct, Beast, like, Super Saiyan Blue, God, Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. I have a bit of a problem with Super Saiyan God not being in the same transformation line as Super Saiyan Blue, but... And, like, I'd prefer if, like, there was just one, like, transformation line that you just had to unlock different stages in, and that went up to, like, a certain form. But you can still go into the other forms because they drain less energy or something. But regardless, if the game doesn't have Super Saiyan 4, I might not get it, because they showcase they can do changing hairs this time. So that's not as... So they're willing to make unique hairs for every single character's Super Saiyan form. At least that's what it looked like in the trailer. So if they don't capitalize on this by making unique Super Saiyan 4 hairs... Because the problem before was it was just going to be a bunch of Goku hairs, which they didn't seem to mind for Beast, at least. Though they didn't seem to mind that for Beast, but regardless. As before, the problem was it was just going to be a bunch of Goku hairs. Or Vegeta hairs, or however they wanted to make it diverse. However they wanted to make it diverse. But now they can do unique ones for each person. I imagine they're not going to do that for, like, Super Saiyan 3. They don't need to. Almost everyone who used Super Saiyan 3 has looked virtually identical, unless you're Vegeta and you get a Widow's Peak, or you have, like, the big spiky thing. Because, like, I didn't expect that Super Saiyan 3 to look like that. I gotta say. Do you think they'll do GT or Daima? I think they'll do Daima. And I wish they wouldn't, cause GT is better, and I'm not gonna hide this fact. GT is the better Super Saiyan 4 design, and I'm not afraid to admit it. The red hair seems cool, but, like, why? Why is it red hair? I don't think we know enough about Daima Super Saiyan 4 for it to actually be a factor, but he's too big. The hair not going up to the armbands upsets me very much, and if you hadn't shown me the original Super Saiyan 4 design, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with it. But why is he so big? And they're like, it's a more animalistic report. No, he's just big! He doesn't look that much more like a monkey as much as he does just have big arms. Is that the ruined portal? Yeah, it's a ruined portal. I'm trying to keep a lookout for any structures that might come my way. Lead? Just on the surface? Maybe I can find, like, a... hold on. Good thing I flew into a mountain. What the? Let's go back. Oh, it's just a field of flowers. Okay. Bees! The government is bees! Stony Shore Stone. Stony Shore lead ore. I keep a lookout for any structures. Like, you never know when a... Yeah. You never know when one's gonna pass you by. Like, I get a meal. What the heck? For example... some vibranium. Nope, this one's already been looted. So there is no vibranium. Well, there is some. There's some right here. But also a heart-shaped herb and an extrapolator. Which, I'm pretty sure this is a palladium thing, so it's not really Fasang's fault. But I do still wish the extrapolator could open a breach between Earths. Because that is the point, and I don't understand why it is programmed this way. Anyway, we've almost made it to the Dino Caves. I imagine, it's inside this hole in the wall here. Yeah. Curly fern. If it's this small, I'm gonna lose my mind. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. This. I know there's more. I want to see Jurassic Park. I've never seen the film. Well, I've seen the film, but I don't remember much of it. But I want to see the rest of the park. I know there's more. You can't hide it from me. I will find it. I'm very determined. That's sandstone. If I start digging and it becomes, like, regularly cobblestone, and then that might be a sign I'm on the wrong track. Okay, what direction are you in? This way? I'm just gonna keep going down. I think I'm too high to get into the cave anyway. Wait, actually, what am I at? What do you think is the worst IDW Sonic character? I have no idea. I don't think I've engaged with enough IDW to fairly judge that. Everyone hates Lanolin, but I don't want to jump on that gravy train. IDW exclusive? You've got to be kidding me. Just let me in the damn cave! I know this isn't it. I know there's more. Yes! I made it. I need my compendium. Where is it? Here it is. The primordial caves. The subterraneans. You. How do I tame you? I don't need to tame you. I can fly, but... Hello, my friends. I am a friend. I mean no harm. I merely wish to visit your beautiful ecosystem after the horrors that was in that house. We are not so different, for I am also a ginormous dinosaur. Except you guys aren't that big. I'm gonna see if I can find a Tremorzilla. I want to fight one of those. One of the players on my server got a Tremorzilla, and I need to either get one to fight back, or see if... see how I stack up against one. I think I can stack up pretty well. I am a kaiju. I have the kaiju power. Hello, good sir! Just act like you belong. Just don't raise any unnecessary attention, and act like you belong. Amber. What's in the center of this here? Amber. Amber soul. Hey, 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 now, hey now, hey, hey now. Or do you guys not like it when I attack the amber? Hey, young man! Young man. Young men, hold on. Go to timeout. Timeout. I did nothing to you. Oh, these are rapscallions, I see. I thought I'd be alienated if I dared touch them, but... it seems no one likes them. The amber monolith. Seems they are troublemakers, for lack of a better term. I've taken the amber soul. I do not know what it does. Hopefully it has some kind of purifying effect on the dinosaurs, but for the meantime... Why is this one piece of amber unbreakable? Is it made of diamond? Cause diamond is in... Cause diamond is... Cause diamonds... What? Oh, New Era. Dragon Ball New Era. Do I have any gas tiers? Oh, yeah. Well. I don't actually know yet. The Cooler movie's canon. In its own way. The Broly movie, the DBZ Broly movie isn't canon. Hirudegarn isn't canon. It's a good question, though. I don't know. I don't fully know the answer. Janemba definitely isn't canon. Oh, a big roar. Or tell me, which one of you is the big man on top? I'd like to have a friendly conversation. But I'm not fully aware of what movies are and aren't canon to my AU. I haven't really taken the time to go, yeah, this is canon, this isn't canon, this is canon, this isn't canon. So I'm not fully sure. Hello, my friend. You rapscallions! I will defeat you with my dinosaur powers! I'm a man of dinosaurs, my friend. I wish I had a temp pad. That would make this all so much easier. I probably should have got one. I could... Oh, this is the Candy Caverns, I think. Or are these the... Actually, I'm gonna check. We're just gonna do a little spelunking real quick. I hate doing this, but I'm gonna do it real quick because I don't know when I'll get the chance to. Actually, I have one of these things right next to my base, so I'm just gonna keep them with me, and then I'll do it later. It's so bright. And I know for a fact there isn't actually sun down here. It's just a glitch. Is this a volcano? Well, that's kind of a stupid question. Of course it's a volcano. Why? What's in it? Is there something in it, or is it just a volcano? Like, if I dig into the base of this, is anything gonna come out, or is it just lava? Just lava. Okay. What kind of lava is this? Oh, that's magma. This looks... Oh, this is just magma. I'm fireproof, didn't anyone tell you? There's lava underneath it, though. Am I on the ground? Yeah, I'm not going down any further. Okay. There's nothing underneath this. Let me out. How am I seeing through this? I don't. That's because it was in lava, but. Magma. What do I, let's see, magma mushroom stew. Okay. I was hoping a Tremorzilla would be in there. Scallions. Need some unrefined waste. I heard something roar. Whatever the hell you are can't hide your big ugly teeth from me for long. Oh, another volcano. Can the dinosaurs come out to play? Only half transforming. You're not worth the real transformation. I guess I'm the big man now. Nothing's coming out to fight me. Nothing's willing. I'm right here. What are you, scared? Oh, what's this little monolith? No, it's a building. Well, I guess a monolith could be a building. Amber. Dinosaur nuggets. Bowls. Oh. How do you make this? Okay, you make it from dinosaur chops. Okay. I mean you no harm, dinosaurs. I merely mean the biggest of you lots of harm. Ooh, this is interesting. Cave paint. This is the one I want. I don't want any of you smaller gentlemen. I understand you're mostly peaceful. And I do not wish to disturb you, but I do wish to disturb the big fella. He will meet my blade. Or fist. Depends on what I'm feeling in the moment. But I can't seem to find him. I don't know if he's even here. It is an interesting question. So is Daima canon to your AU? No. No, it's not. Daima isn't canon to my AU. Strictly for the reason of I don't want to redesign Robert's Super Saiyan 4 transformation to match. I don't like his... Well, I always could go like, well, Daima's Super Saiyan form is unrefined. It's like a Super Saiyan God without any godly ki. And, like, his is like using primal ki in tandem. But that wouldn't really work, because Daima Super Saiyan 4 looks more primal than GT Super Saiyan 4. So if anything, Daima would be the refined version. Plus, Daima establishes it as thoroughly being weaker than Super Saiyan Blue. So it's not canon. A version of GT is canon, though. You know what? Come at me, bro. Hit me. Hit me. Again. Like, all of you. Yeah, again. Do it. Do it. I'm right here. I'm not scared. Fight me. Fight me. Could the king be damned to grace us with his presence? Show up to save his little citizens? Or is he just too scared? Taste my blade. I only wanted one of you. You did that to yourselves. Each and every one of you. You were all fools. So what happened to Beerus in my AU? Well, he's dead. Vegeta took his spot. And when a God of Destruction retires, they die. Because, you know, it's like you're, so it's like you're immortal, but then you lose your immortality and all your years catch up with you. But don't worry. Do not worry. He is in the afterlife with Goku. Yeah, most of the Z fighters, got to keep their bodies in the afterlife. We also follow a bit of rising fist logic. I don't know if we'll ever get to this in canon, so I guess it's a good place to explain it. The reason the Dragon Balls are off, the reason most of the Dragon Balls were destroyed, and Zeno does not want Gods of Destruction interfering in mortal affairs, is because Vegeta led a bit of a mission between universes where he took thousands upon thousands of people from Planet Zadala in Universe 6. From Planet Zadala in Universe 6. They took thousands of thousands and took them to Universe 7 in a repopulation effort for the Saiyan race. Used the Dragon Balls to wish they all had tails, like Universe 7 Saiyans. And, you know, after that, Zeno went, wait, we need some rules in this situation, and, like, made it, like, illegal for Gods of Destruction to influence the affairs of mortals, including the death of a species. But that's why there's so many Saiyans. And he also made a wish that Saiyan genes were dominant, so even though there's only a few thousand Saiyans, it is as if it is as if any person with Saiyan genes is like 80 to 100% Saiyan, like a Viltrumite. Universe 6 God of Destruction? I have actually not thought about that, to be completely honest. Like, it could still be Champa. Like, I don't see him retiring, especially since it lets him be lazy. But then again, at a certain point of being lazy, Zeno might have either forced him to retire or erased him from existence. So, you know, he might have made a successor, but it'll probably be a new character. Because, like, I could go the easy route and say it's like, what? I forgot his name. What's his name? Yeah, Kaba. Sorry, I forgot Kaba's name. But, I could, like, be boring and say, like, Vegeta taught Kaba his ways. And it's only been, like, 200 years since the end of Dragon Ball, so it's theoretically completely feasible. But that's kind of boring. So I could make it someone new. Maybe I won't make it a character we know at all. Only about 20% of people are Saiyans. Yeah, Techno. I don't know if you've seen it, but on my channel I have a Dragon Ball animation series. I'm answering some questions about that. I probably won't get around to most of this lore, because it's mostly just fights. Sorry I haven't uploaded the next episode. I got distracted by other projects, including this. But, I do have it, like, almost done. I have a few more, like, minutes. I have, like 2 minutes of fighting done. And a few minutes of, like, dialogue done. I think I need, like, one more fight scene, and then I'll be done with the episode. I've just been procrastinating on it a lot. You might like it. It's easy give me a guess on what character you think is going to return, because I hinted it a while back, but a character is going to return that most people probably wouldn't think was going to return. I have not seen anything weird. No, I have not, Techno. My powers aren't working at the moment, though. Well, some of them. This whole business is still working strong. But, what was I going to say? But around 20% of people are Saiyans, and the one thing that didn't carry over from Saiyan genes was the need to fight. Like, they're Saiyans in... I don't know if you would say Saiyans are like that because of their upbringing or genetics. I can't tell. Probably genetics, because Goku's like that, and he wasn't raised by any Saiyans. But, they don't have that same need. They're more in line with, like, society and such. Like, not that many Saiyans actually become fighters. But most of the fighters you've seen have, like... We got Jeff. He's I'm gonna say Jeff's human, but like Luke was a Saiyan. Actually, no. Jeff and Luke were both Saiyans because I used them in the ritual. God damn it. You could explain some of the could you explain some of these in posts or notes? Maybe. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna go watch all the animations and lore. Be my guest. God damn it, get away from me! But, be my guest. I gotta warn you, though. The first few episodes are bad, and I only really figured out how to do combat in the more recent ones. Like, the fighting is better in the more recent seasons, but not great. The story's kind of cool, and I'm gonna be honest. Most of that story was thought up by, someone else. I did, like, most of the actual, like, animating and, like, figuring out how the story was gonna go for Season 1. Excuse me. Figure out how the story was gonna go for Season 1, but, they gave me, like, the bullet points I needed to fill out. And I theoretically could explain some of these in posts, but I don't want to. I could make a video that, like, explains all my lore. Ooh, something I also want to do, subspecies of Saiyans. I don't know how practical that is, but I wanted to do, like, a species of Saiyan that is based off of the macaque. Because the current, at least Goku is based off of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. So, and in the Journey to the West, he faced off against another primordial ape called another primordial ape called the six-eared macaque. He was the stone monkey, and the other one was the six-eared macaque. There was the long-armed gibbon and the red-buttock baboon. I think I've made posts about this before, but I wanted to see if I could make like a subspecies of Saiyan that had different traits to go along with six-eared macaque, but I just don't know how to do that because the way I've already approached Saiyans is pretty like all-encompassing in a way. Sento's Saiyans? I've never heard of this before. Peaceful is an idea. Maybe, like, the way I could do it is, like, instead of relying on physical strength, these Saiyans are much more spiritual. So they rely on stuff like... So they rely on... Ooh, a waystone. I can teleport here and back. But they rely... Actually, I'm gonna put a little waypoint at this so I remember that. So they rely much more on ki techniques. So, like, instead of being physically strong, they're incredible. So they, like, use ki armor over their bodies to augment their physical abilities. Seems cool, but in execution, it would not be that. Well, I mean, it would lead to some more unique transformations. But I'm not sure about that. So, will this be an excuse to make evil Saiyans? I already have evil Saiyans, and they're not going to be a subspecies. Remember Raikor? He's coming back. If I can ever get motivated to finish this damn show. Like, Raikor is a setup for something else. He's not just one and done. And by the way, his limits are not Super Saiyan 3. So, like, the Kamis and Dendes of Saiyans that would rather use Keyblade and stuff? Yeah, kinda. I could always just make another species. It doesn't actually have to be Saiyans. It could be, like, based on a different animal. But I fear that would just turn, like for example, like, maybe, like, something like the Lunares or something. I don't know if that's based on something, but, like, a species based on wolves. But, lore reveal, Yamcha was actually one of these, unknowingly! He just never met another person of the species! Nah, I don't think that would work. Yamcha didn't know enough, but maybe the Wolf Fang Fist was one of their techniques. And, yes, thank you, Annoyed Mastiff. I, hate AI, at least for animation. I used to be a bit more, like, protective of it as, like, a subject, because I used to be a lot more protective of it as, like, a subject. I was like, it's fine if you're using it for, like, I'm against it now, more realizing what it's doing to the world, and I have other stances on it. But I don't really want to get into that today, because it's just meant to be a fun stream. I can get into my stance on AI another time. But, well, if you need to know it, I'm against it, in almost every form. I think I experienced what everyone else did, where it's like, when it first came out, we were kind of like mesmerized by the technology, and we weren't really considering how this was happening. We were like, whoa, it made this picture, and whoa, it was like, whoa, it made this picture, and whoa, it wrote this story. Without really thinking about the quality, or like how, without thinking about like the quality or how it was actually doing these things. And there's nothing really wrong with that. Ignorance is bliss, but I'm glad society has kind of turned around on it. I'm not like I'm not like one of those people that if they hear the word AI, they're gonna like run for the hills and be like, this is terrible. But it always depends on how you're using it. Like, for example, if you used AI to make a NPC in a video game that you can have a unique conversation with, but still remain within like a confines and like actually works to get you immersed into a game, that's fine. As long as you give it no voice and don't use an AI voice actor. And maybe I'm a bit more biased on that subject because I'm a voice actor. Well, yeah, now people are out of honeymoon phases and realizing it's a problem. Yeah, exactly. But back to Dragon Ball, because I said I didn't want to get it to be a downer, and now I'm going into it and kind of being a downer. But regardless, back to Dragon Ball. I could do like another kind of species of people. Hell, I could do a gorilla version of the Saiyans. They're just really big. Or I could do like the old Saiyans from the Dragon Ball AF comic. Don't really want to do that because they're kind of boring. In my complete opinion, like the most interesting about them is like, whoa, they're even more battle hungry than Saiyans. And yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, they're not that different from Vegeta before he learned different ways. They just aren't learning different ways. They have purple hair and purple Super Saiyan 4. Until they didn't, and then it was black Super Saiyan 4. And that's kind of cool. But I don't want or maybe I could do something really funky and make an entire race of legendary Saiyans. True, at least you have common sense. Yeah, thank you. I could do something really weird and make an entire race of legendary Saiyans. I'm not going to, because that kind of defeats the whole purpose. That makes Bryson and Brandon, was his name Brandon? Less special. And yes, Brandon is going to come back. What is that roaring? Are they just the Triceratopses? Because I'm looking for the big man, but I can't find the big man. Unless they already killed the big man. Yeah, so, like, wait, who are the characters again? I am so behind. Also, you could, like, put Shallot in to, like, I don't know, mix with the plot. I'm not gonna put Shallot in. Because, Shallot is, I don't want to put, like, unless it's, like, a legacy character for the sake of, like, one episode. Like, I put Vegeta in the episode, because it required the God of Destruction. And Vegeta is the God of Destruction. Because it's set 200 years after. But, Shallot, I could make, like, some excuse, like, it's time distortion. But no, most of the characters are on his current power level, and to actually make him, like, a valid threat, I would need to up his power level. Like, at this current point, Robert is Super Saiyan 4, Bryson's using Super Saiyan God, Flavius is using Super Saiyan God, John has potential unlock, and Seamus has unlocked their quartz form, which is the equivalent to a gold form. I am kind of concerned about, like, I'm making it take too long for, Flavius to master Super Saiyan Blue, and I had Robert, like, gain Super Saiyan 4 in the first episode of the second season. That's slightly concerning to me, but, I do have reasons for that, they just might not be as apparent yet. Well, they should be apparent with episode 3. Like, why? Like, he can't fully control the power. If you want to know who the characters are, I'll explain, like, the main cast. We've got Seamus, who is a frost demon. I think that's what they're, or necrophrygian. I don't know what their canonical name is, but they are a necrophrygian who is the son of, Lord Luthor, someone who commands the current version of the Frieza Empire. At least if you're just starting out the story. John, the current Majin, because in my universe there is only ever one Majin at any given time. There is not a species of Majin, unlike the Xenoverse world. We have Robert, a primal Saiyan. I'm just gonna say primal because it's a bit a primal Saiyan, and who focuses more on the primal aspect of his heritage. And we have Flavius, a godly Saiyan, who focuses more on the godly aspect of his heritage. We also have Bryson, a legendary Saiyan, a almost direct descendant of Broly, as you can probably tell via the fact that he has white hair and a green scar. He's not like Broly's son, but he's like his grandson or great-grandson. He's from the same lineage. And in this universe, at least in mine, legendary genetics can be passed on. Legendary Saiyans are just a matter of genetics. Like, they may be a legend, but if they have multiple kids, both the kids are going to have legendary transformations. As evidenced by Brendan, I forgot his name. But, yeah, and, the way I have Legendary Saiyans worked out is their Akari form is equivalent to Super Saiyan, and their Super Saiyan forms are equivalent to around Super Saiyan 3 level. A bit, like, they're a bit weaker than, they're a bit stronger than Super Saiyan 2, a bit weaker than Super Saiyan 3, but they're a bit stronger than Super Saiyan 2, a bit weaker than Super Saiyan 3, but they're about as easy to sustain as the regular Super Saiyan form. So, they're about as easy to sustain as the regular Super Saiyan form, so they're gonna win against a Super Saiyan 3. Except for the fact that Robert mastered Super Saiyan 3 in the first episode of this season. And, fun fact, actually. I intended for Bryson to use Super Saiyan in the... I had the idea to use Bryson going Super Saiyan in the second last episode of Season 1. Because, like, they were fighting against Lord Luthor, who was, like, the strongest character in the show at the time. But I decided to shelve that strategy. For the meantime. There are, like, hints that he was going to do it. Like, there's a scene where it's like, I wouldn't be so sure about that. And you're meant to think it's because of a plan they just launched. But actually, he was going to turn Super Saiyan. And he was just cut off by the other person doing their thing. Sorry, have you... Oh, yeah, thanks. Have you done, like, your own transformations, for instance, Super Saiyan plus Super Saiyan 3, or are you going, like, canon? I don't know what Super Saiyan plus Super Saiyan 3 means, but I have done one unique transformation so far. I got it off of a wiki. It was like a fanon wiki, but, I'm gonna do more in the future. I have one planned for Bryson. And it's not just Legendary Super Saiyan Blue. I'm gonna try to do more in the future. Technically, Quartz is a unique transformation. Just because it's not golden, but it's just meant to be golden. Because it's implied that Frieza chose the color of his golden form. So I just had Seamus choose it to be Quartz. But, I do have more, but the one I have the only one I've done at the moment is Unleashed Super Saiyan. I found it off of a fanon wiki. Basically, it's, if you have, the way in the wiki, it was just, if you, like, push your Super Saiyan form too far, you unlock this transformation. But But the way I had it is if you have a trace amount of God Ki within the body, it has like a limit breaking functionality, which allows you to break your limits with your Super Saiyan form. So Unleash Super Saiyan is basically a stronger version of Super Saiyan that can tap into the power of higher forms like Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3, but it drains your stamina at a much higher rate than the other forms, depending on how high you push it. It also is actually golden instead of blonde, and it has a fiery aura. I do have more unique transformations planned. I don't know how well I'm going to implement them, but I have them planned. How would y'all feel about a Majin going beast? I don't think that counts as unique. Good thing. What the hell happened here? Little glass dome. The sweet berry bush. 5 is to death and player 6 is too much. Player. Lost some vines. Player. I'm not really going. I have like my own soft cannon. I've made my own kind of cannon. I'm also doing Super Saiyan 4 as well. Thought I fixed this. It would turn out I did not. I think it's my video settings problems. This search option doesn't work. I don't know how to fix this. Regardless. So will any forms from Heroes be added? Dragon Ball Heroes. What are the unique forms in Dragon Ball Heroes? Limit Breaker. I do want to do that one. I do want to add Limit Breaker. I don't know if I should, because the way it's implied is that Limit Breaker is God Ki combined with Super Saiyan 4, and I do not want Robert to use God Ki. But, yeah, we got Limit Breaker. Got the, Super Saiyan Rose variations. I wonder. Nope. I do want to do Limit Breaker. That is a plan. But I am unsure of how wise it is. The Super Saiyan 4 transformations will mean something. And I guess it does make sense. Oh, God. I guess it does...
Do you have a symbiote tank?
A container? No.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, then. I gotta make one.
Okay. Anyway. The Super Saiyan 4, I do have a plan for that, like, list of powers. Especially when I get onto the next arc. I don't know how many more episodes I can squeeze out of this arc. I feel like it's not nearly enough, though. for the buildup of some stuff I want to do. Actually, Midas, if you're still here, what do you think is in the egg? Because you've seen the egg. It's been in a few episodes. What do you think is in the egg? What do you think the sinful child is? A bio-android. No. It is not a bio-android. I have a plan for it. Whatever. When I do reveal it, it is going to... I don't know how expected or unexpected. Some people already know. I've told a few people. Like my voice acting group. But, when it is revealed, if I ever get around to actually finishing the damn show, or at season 2, I'm probably gonna take the show on like a hiatus, or like just I'll continue it at some point, but I have no desire to at this very moment. It's not a bad thing, but like, I wanna finish what I was doing, and then, because I do have plans for future seasons, but it won't work out if I'm too tired. Worm! Worm! Come on, by the way, for everyone on YouTube, this isn't my Twitch chat, but I did like it! What the hell, man? I loved it, in fact. I loved that ARG! That ARG was amazing. How dare you? Is that an insult or a compliment, Obi Worm? I did like it. I think it's cool. I mean, some of the lines in the second episode were pretty cringy, like, for all intents and purposes, you're in my domain. But I think it's a pretty decent story. I found the voice really creepy, and while I do wish they didn't give it a body, and I do appreciate the book trick, I do wish they didn't give it a body, and I do appreciate the book trick, but I recognize it's the same thing they did in the first episode that made it so horrifying. You don't know what was behind that door. Theoretically, you do. They think it's the second act of the play. The first episode was pretty solid. The first ARG, the first episode was pretty solid. The second episode, it's fine. It's not, like, fantastic or anything. It has its hype moments, but hype doesn't make up for story issues. Like, for example, why did the king tell Durlord that the host had to be clean? Because if he didn't, and Durlord still found the book, he would have just disregarded that message, because it wouldn't have mattered to him. Maybe this is a case of, like, ego. Oh, and the king never thinking, like, a mere mortal could be smart enough to use his own words against him. But it just makes the king look stupid. I really liked the king's voice. The eye stuff is kinda cool, but I do wish they did what they did when he first appeared and you first hear his voice. Also, I think that voice is AI, but I'm not sure. I think it's AI because I heard it on another video, and I don't want to insult anyone, but the two people definitely could not get the same voice actor, so the voice may be AI. But regardless, is the way they introduced him at the beginning, where you just see like a very faint silhouette and two tiny yellow eyes. That made him look really creepy, and I do wish they did something like that instead of the eyes, because I think that would have been a bit more interesting. I guess the eyes are just so for a more effective way of showing them actually deteriorate. But I guess it kind of like is better than just showing us like just a regular old dude, you know? I should never have gotten rid of RTP. That's random teleporting, in case that's like the name of someone, but like, I like them. They are pretty good. 2 hours, that's incredible. And the set design, magnificent. And a lot of the tricks they used are pretty cool, but I feel like it kind of lost the sauce in the second episode of going from ARG and, like, horror story to action-adventure. And there's not necessarily anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going the Terminator 2 route. But you know, it doesn't really do you any favors when your first, it doesn't really do you any favors when your first video was so popular because it was scary. They recently changed the Twitch dashboard, and I hate that. By the way, Worm, I don't know how free you are. But, never mind. Okay. So I'm guessing the man in the cloak in your AU is a descendant of Jiro. No. It's not, like, it's not related to or a descendant of any well-known character. Or any character. I said well-known. I'm not trying to get anyone. It's not related to any existing character, like, at all. It's just a random person. I don't know why I put them in a cloak because of that, because, like, it's not going to be any kind of special reveal. But they're not related to anyone you would know. The episode, like, I do like Whiffle's ARG, but my problem with the ARG format he's been going with is two things. One, I don't know if he reviews original ARGs. I think he does, but I don't know how often he's been doing it anymore. And second, for his old I watched him before the King in Yellow series came out. I just want to say. And I know that sounds like I watched him before it was cool. And yes, I did. But I watched him before that, and before, he had a series of videos on his channel, each one, not every video was in the series, but some of them were, and each one had a company in it called Archive. This organization, and Archive studied anomalous behavior within creatures related to Minecraft or not, and they also they basically just studied things related to Minecraft. Like, there was one, if you guys don't want any spoilers about Whiffles, I'd click off for, like, the next 2 minutes. But there was one where there was this entity that caused a power outage, and it was, like, data. So they took it, and they made it live in Java Sim, Minecraft, to analyze its behavior as an AI. And that one was quite good, I thought. It's really terrifying. I don't think it was made by Whiffles. I don't know if it was. And then there was the other one, which was like, he used this namesake for a lot of his videos beforehand, but there was searching for a world that doesn't exist. Before that, there was searching for a player that doesn't exist. The player did exist. Spoiler alert. And they were kidnapped by Archive, or before they were kidnapped, they were being subliminally messaged by as much stimulus as possible to continue playing the game, to continue going north, and continue to mine bedrock, all to test how you can subliminally message someone to keep doing an action. And at the end of it, Wiffle's tricked archive into gaining access to the actual server console and shutting the server down so he would be free. Like, it was actually kind of haunting. Like, at the end, Wiffles joined the server and teleported to him and just saw him mining bedrock with his bare hands because his tool, I don't know if it was bare hands, but just mining bedrock he didn't even look at him. It was probably just a drone, but he was just mining bedrock over and he just would not stop. And it said the server had been running for like 6 years. And like I thought that one was really good. Some of his videos are like suffer from the thing if they're too conceptual to be scary, and then some of them are none of them are too scary to be conceptual. I'm just gonna say that though. Like some of them you're like, wait, what the hell is going on? Before you're like, oh, that's scary. Like there needs to be the balance of there needs to be the balance. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Wiffles is genuinely a good ARG creator. In fact, I went down a rabbit hole of watching all of them. I'm pretty sure I watched all of his videos on ARGs, to the point where I was struggling to find one I hadn't watched. I think I found like one of them, but I just couldn't hold my attention, so I stopped watching it. But I watched pretty much all of their videos, and some of them, absolute cinema, even before that. I think it was like a Minecraft world that destroyed itself, and if you don't want spoilers, like, mute this or tap out for the next few minutes, or like a minute or so. But basically, in it, someone is playing on a Minecraft world and over time it's revealed to us that he played on this world with someone, his brother, his friend, and I think it's his brother. I don't know if Wiffles I think Wiffles made it, and Wiffles said it was his brother, but the world on it, chunks are slowly disappearing. And every time a chunk disappears, like, we learn this subtly, like, every time a chunk disappears, he goes and he rebuilds a specific castle because his brother built it. But his brother died in a car accident, which is revealed by him going to the end and seeing a destroyed car in it. Or no, going to Nether and seeing a road with a destroyed car in it. And at the end of it, every single chunk in his world just keeps disappearing. Even though he keeps trying to save it over and over. So he gets a chest and puts a rose in it that was theorized to be from his brother, and then he breaks the chest and loads into another world. But we weren't told that explicitly. Like, a previous video in the series was called A New World, where we see him playing on that world. But the last video in the series involves him breaking a chest, and the inventories of those videos line up perfectly, except for the one item that we suspected was in the rose, or was in the chest, the rose. Yeah, and even though those videos came out at different times, it's theorized they come one after the other. Let's see how much more health I get. 56. Okay, that's not amazing, but I assume I gain 2 extra health for every time I transform. Super jumping! Get away from me. I was just thinking about this. Hold on. You stop that. Stop it. Stop. Oh, can I pick you up? I can't pick him up. Can I syringe my kaiju power? Or is this just gonna syringe soup? Okay, this syringed kaiju. Okay. And I keep all my kaiju powers. Okay. Have you ever heard of Co-op DX? I think so. I'm assuming that's the Mario part. Yeah, okay, I've played that. I played it with a person, not really my thing. Alpha!
Hello.
My
Hey.
god, he's laggy.
Hey guys. Hey, can I get a symbiote chamber, please, so I can get rid of Sleeper over here?
I have one going.
Alpha, you're currently using another secondary. If I give you this, it's just gonna overwrite your secondary.
I know. I'm trying to uninject myself. There.
Oh, okay. Here's some kaiju essence.
Do you have a symbiote container, Alpha?
Do you have a symbiote?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Which one?
Sleeper.
Nice.
Yeah, I have
Interesting.
Sleeper. Do
I guess
do
you're
you have a container?
I guess you're a sleeper agent.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I actually got the perfect symbiote for me yesterday.
What is it?
Its name is Misery, just like my life.
I love misery.
The misery.
Everybody. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's my favorite symbiote. I love his design.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
had
watch
it
this.
last time. Remember, you were red, I was green.
Yeah.
Watch this, guys. Meet Misery. If I can transform.
Taking a while to meet him. His agent design looks better. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's got the best secondary of
It's
them all?
made for me.
4 big guys.
I'm the actual kaiju.
Oh gosh. But can you grow like bigger than that?
Oh wait, look at Misery's special suit.
Yes, actually, punch me. Punch me more.
Oh wait, do I have to like?
Just
Hold
keep
on.
punching me.
I'm just gonna ignore what's going on right now.
This should be working. Yes! It worked!
Yippee!
Point at the right.
You can stop now.
Okay.
It's...
Coinage.
I can also I can also turn my power on top of this to get even bigger.
Oh, he's so big.
Imagine if I got like size change on top of this.
Are you seeing this?
I'm a kaiju! I had to... Stop it!
Throwing kaiju in my backpack.
Where's that regenerative healing now?
Kyle,
I regen.
I'm going
It's
to
just I
end
can't
you.
revive myself.
Do you have my netherite or not?
I should be able to revive myself.
I have
I can't fix that.
actually 5.
I
if I'm
can.
correct.
Why can't you? Why can't you fix it?
Because, I don't want to remove the downed mod.
How come I can't? Oh.
Imagine running into sweet berries. Average character made by children, aka... Which person are you talking about, Midas? Because
That's
I'm...
great to say.
Half of the people here have too many powers. And that's partly my fault. I followed you. Boom!
I sent him to raise his base, by the way.
What? He's not going to be happy about that. He can be unhappy. I'm gonna kaiju fight his dog.
Dude, Wano, something literally yesterday we actually had an insane lore moment between me and Rage, and you still have Compound V. Compound 1. V1 in your veins.
This isn't V1, this is just Compound V.
It says Compound V number 2, that's V1.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is!
I didn't use I didn't use V1. I can't okay, wanna see something?
I know you as V1, I know what that looks like.
Do you?
Yes, it literally says V, Compound V.
That's the tier of power I got. It randomizes when you use Compound V.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
You're
it.
lying.
I know more about this mod than you. Why would I outlaw V1, then give myself V1, and then get the worst power from V1?
Because you're mean. That's why.
I'm going to kill you.
Okay, stop. Let me, okay, I'm looking for an Uru Meteor. So I can actually do stuff.
Aren't we all?
Because I need to find Asgardian, I need to get an Asgardian Gatekeeper, because me and Rex made a couple deals, and we have plans with it.
How do you even get Asgardian powers?
Oh, you need to make an Eden apple. An Eden apple. Which is 4 Uru blocks and 4 Uru.
Good heavens.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to find a couple of these, and I haven't even found one.
I wish I had the place random ability.
Yeah, apparently, I looked at the wiki, I found the structures section, which is kind of like a weird way to find it, but apparently it spawns in taiga biomes, frozen taigas, well, snowy taigas, and junk, so...
I might like place one at like random coordinates soon. I won't do it live though, because then people will just go to my stream to find them out.
No, do it live, trust me, no one will do that.
I will turn on stockpile right now!
What'd you say?
I need to see what... Take me back to spawn. Wait, raging?
Hey, you wanna go to Rage's face too? Yeah.
Sure. What's happening?
Is that... brother, how the fuck are you down here?
I was teleported.
Why were you teleported? Oh, okay, hold on one second.
Because you said I needed to see this, so I asked.
Yeah, okay, hold on one second. I'm coming down.
But I didn't use commands, it was alpha. You left without me!
Okay, give me a second.
Oh, God. I appear to be in a sticky wicket. Oh, God. Why does the floor have so many holes in it?
I'll go up one floor, you go to the place there, and then I'll go down one floor when you get there.
Why does the floor have so many holes in it?
Okay, now we're going to the top floor. He's got a really big sugarcane farm, like a really big one.
This is my holy gun. How so? It makes holes.
I'm sorry, not this floor. Okay, it's one floor down.
You lied to me.
Okay, I'm sorry, this isn't my place.
I've been
Oh,
lied
look at
to.
this!
Bamboo.
Look at that chest! Look at the chest!
He's not gonna like that I was here. I had to do this live, didn't I?
Yes.
Oh, shit! I don't know how to get out!
Bro, just come back down here. It's okay. Well, I suppose it's okay.
I shouldn't have sworn. I apologize. I apologize for swearing. It was funny, though.
PG, am I right?
Yeah, parental guidance. He's in for a rude awakening.
Why are you in my base?
Alpha teleported him here, and then he said I had to see something, so Alpha teleported me here.
I was only showing him the sugarcane farm.
Blame
I
Alpha.
want to show you something.
I'm live, so you can.
Alpha,
So
you
I
see
have.
this?
I'm live, so
Oh,
yeah, I
no,
have proof.
techno.
Is
You
that a
see
ta-
this?
Oh, it's a tachyon
Yeah.
device.
Ooh.
Yep, I have the ninth medal.
Good
And
lord.
I would
Awesome.
like to ask something. Could I exchange this for Uru since this is rare?
No.
They're both okay. They're both rare. That's what I was asking.
Well, Techno, do you have any Uru?
I don't have any Uru currently.
I have-
However, I can't. obviously I can trek down some. However, I mean, obviously through legitimate means. I could do it through illegitimate means. However, I know you don't want that, and I don't want to do that either.
I'm not
so-
gonna do it.
I'm very mad because I just learned how you found meteors. You went to snow biomes and stuff. 'Cause that's where
I
it
saw
always
that. I saw you on
spawns.
Fasang's Discord. By the way, I heard the other day you were having trouble with villagers. Did you
What?
ever figure it out? I heard the other day you were having trouble with villagers. You can put them in your inventory.
Yeah, I wasn't having trouble with them. I have them up there.
I was just told you kept turning around and they were disappearing.
No, sheep were. My sheep were.
Ah, I was lied to.
And here, like, here, just come down, like, here. Oh,
Why does it make you autofall?
I don't know. This is the problem. Now everything's gone. I even put this up here to see if it's a mass hunter. They all died off when I got off last night.
Have you been exploding things?
No, I haven't. That's the thing.
I
You are
suspect
aware-
sabotage!
You are aware that Alpha has to teleport to your base, right?
I know, but he even said he doesn't even know what's going on because he's been here. He's been seeing the sheep die too.
I suspect foul play!
Also, hold on. Since you guys are admins, you won't tell the other players if I show you this, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It
I won't
depends.
say anything. Now, Bendy, I'm not sure. He has to confirm himself.
I am streaming right now.
Okay. Well, none of the players are watching, right?
None
Well,
that
you
have
can't
none that have
guarantee-
spoken in chat.
Well,
I got
I mean,
reality warped. It works. It's not bugged. It's not bugged. Look, I put it on.
I
put it
haven't
on. It's
updated
not
for
bugged.
Sang, so I wouldn't recommend opening that menu.
I opened the menu. Nothing's bugged. It's not bugged.
I had to get Sup Rider out of this glitch like 3 days ago. It is bugged, trust me.
What menu? The teleportation
I-
menu?
I want to see where this goes, actually.
I wouldn't test it, because you might be in
What?
for a rude awakening.
I used it already. It's not bugged.
Pocket reality.
No, I'm not using Pocket Reality. That's not the thing. It has dimensional hopping. That's why I want to
Yeah,
use it.
that's cool. Yeah, but I'm just saying, it is bugged if you use pocket reality, because then you get stuck in a
I
crash
will-
loop.
I won't use Pocket Reality then.
Okay, good.
I'll just use the ability to travel through dimensions. That's all I really
If
want.
you use pocket reality, you get stuck in a crash loop. And even if I give the power back to you, then you'll be stuck in the crash loop again. Like, I did this with Ryder.
Okay. Well,
Do you have
I
Pocket Reality
promise I won't
unlocked
use
currently?
I do not yet. I do not.
Oh, yes, Midas?
I would recommend keeping it unlocked, and if you do have to unlock it for something, let us know so I can.
Yes, Midas? You had something to ask me?
Have to unlock it to get to the where is it? The multiversal access travel.
Well,
Is there a
then-
way? Is
well,
there a
then
way
get-
to like?
get up to there, and then let me know when you've unlocked past it, so that I can lock that specific square.
Okay, I can do that right now then.
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
Or we could just
I know
unlock the
that-
ability right after, right now.
I know how to specifically target specific blocks to. Okay.
Abilities?
I'll break
Yeah,
down-
same.
I'll hold on.
Oh, he's gonna squish us.
Yeah, I know how to target specific blocks when it comes to the reality. Well, when it comes to the. Okay, hold on one sec. It's
I
not
don't know
working.
how to get out of here.
Do you have a temp pad?
No.
You want me to teleport you to spawn? Where
Not
do you
right
go?
now, but maybe soon. Ooh, these glow. How nice. It would be a real shame.
Question.
Yeah.
Question. Can this not work with secondaries? But I'm just asking because like it said before it could work with Phoenix Force, and that's a secondary. So I was wondering if I could stack this with a Symbiont.
I am unsure.
Uh,
Allow me to check.
Okay.
If it's an S tier power, it won't work.
Well, it is.
It's not for all S tier powers. For example, Martian can use secondaries.
I'm sorry, I
I
can't
mean-
hear anything over.
I mean, Sentry
Wolverine
is allowed
over
to use
here.
secondaries.
Only
Sentry's allowed to use
Because
secondaries
he has his
because-
own secondary.
if it's
Right.
not. Yeah, but you can use one before you unlock Void. But only powers that specifically say they can't have secondaries can't have secondaries.
Okay, doke.
even though
Oh.
technically, what is it? Superman should be able to use a symbiote now.
Okay, I unlocked the multiversal access storage, so you can lock the pocket reality storage if you want.
Okay, one
Or-
second.
Oh wait, is that the right one? Yeah, it
Duh.
is. Never mind. That's the
Be
right one.
careful.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I'm trying to be careful.
Hold on.
I've been asked a question.
X-Bang.
Okay, the most overhyped Power Ranger season.
Question, is it only pocket reality?
I have watched almost all of the Disney era, excluding Operation Overdrive, so my judgment might exclusively be to the Disney era. But,
Hey Bendy.
yeah.
Is it only the pocket reality parts that are bugged? Can I still like upgrade the strength and stuff?
Allow me to check the Fasang Discord. It's Pocket Reality Storage.
Oh, that's the only thing that's bugged.
That's
Okay.
what it says.
That's okay. That's good. That's good. So that means I can actually. Okay, thank you for telling me that because I wanted to know if that's the only thing bugs. Because but can you not tell any of the other players? Because I want to keep this a secret because I want to surprise them when I show it to them.
Okay.
You literally just showed it on stream, but I won't say
Live
anything,
on the
but-
internet.
Yeah, but
For
I'm not-
millions
I'm
to
not
see.
allowed- Okay,
So it's
sorry.
pocket reality storage, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've watched most of the Disney era of Power Rangers. Now, I'm not the smartest man. That is a radioactive cat. But, in my humble opinion,
Pocket
I
energy
can't
storage-
tell.
Okay, so
That's the wrong. That's the wrong one.
Okay.
I am unsure. Now, I want to go with, like, what disappointed me the most. My favorite out of the Disney era is, like, RPM, Dino Thunder, and Mystic Force.
No, that's warping pocket ender storage.
Overhyped, as much as I hate to say it, might be SPD. SPD is great, don't get me wrong, but to me, it doesn't necessarily live up to the hype that the other seasons had set as a standard, especially with their frankly not amazing crossover episodes. The second one was fine, but the first one was kind of useless. Crossover episodes should at least be two-parters.
Okay, well, I just won't use the ability then because like I promise I won't use pocket reality.
I can understand, like, the appeal of making it one episode, get it out of the way, especially when you have a limited episode time. But making two crossover episodes, and one of them being DVD exclusive, especially when the first one was one episode, they only use Super Dino mode, and they are only morphed for, like, the last 5 minutes, is kind of disappointing. Now, I am going a lot over the crossover episode, and there are stuff I genuinely love. But, also, the A-Squad's turn was not that well foreshadowed. Like, it was fine, but some stuff doesn't really make sense to me. For example, when were they turned? Were they turned before they left, or were they turned after they left? Because Bridge says their energy's different in, like, I think, like, the first episode we see them. Or in, like, the second, like, before they disappear. But, if that's the case, were they turned before they left or when they left? And when they even have the audience with Grum to do so? Plus, Grum isn't that great of a villain. He's just kind of a background, he's just kind of like a background thing for Omni. And Omni's fine. He's very big. I do like whenever they make something bigger than a Megazord. Especially bigger than, like, their Ultrazord. But, Grum, I don't like when they make the villains comedic. They can have comedic moments with the villains, but as long as it doesn't sacrifice the actual, like, value of the villain's presence. Like, Grum is a fine villain, quote unquote, but he doesn't do enough for me to be, like, afraid when the Air Rangers are going to encounter him. Unlike, like, Mesogog, or, like, Korag. I don't know if Korag really counted, but, like, in every other season, there was at least one villain where it was like, if the Rangers are meeting them, I can tell something bad is going to happen, or they were already in a bad position. Like, RPM is great, but it does have a lot of shortcomings. There's also the Omega problem. It is Sam, that's cool, but it's just a ball of light and a morphed ranger, so they can over-rely on Sentai footage. And I understand it's a budget constraint, but I don't want to give it that grace, because Mystic Force was cut short, and I still love it. What's this? Storm Force teleportation point. Jamer isn't online. Last time I was here, Jamer said I had to promise not to tag this waypoint. But Jamer isn't here right now. And I didn't promise not to do it in the future. I only promised to do it when he took me. Where does this one lead? Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. Home sweet home. Interesting. Hopefully he's not watching the stream right now, but, what's this? I don't think he has clairvoyance, but if he does, he's gonna be in for a rude awakening. But yeah, in my opinion, SPD is one of the most overhyped seasons. It's not bad, but it's not as great as people let on. Yo, we talking about Power Rangers? That's Jay's base, Eden's base. I knew it was I knew it was Jamer's base. What happened to my stockpile energy? There we go. It's back. Okay. I knew it was Jamer's base. I didn't know that was Eden's base. That's good to know. But yes, we were talking about someone asked me what I thought the weakest, or no, not the weakest, the most overhyped season of Power Rangers is, and I think it's SPD. SPD's fine, but it does have a lot of shortcomings that seasons claimed to be as great don't have. Like, it has shortcomings that I can see in, like, Ninja Storm. But it's not Ninja Storm. It's claimed to be more. So if it has something that I could see Ninja Storm doing, I'm gonna have some problem with it. And Ninja Storm's fine, but it does suffer from a bit of the, problems. What about Power Rangers? Big Brick House. I'm gonna regret looking this up. Oh my god! Him? Oh my... Don't look that up. Mighty Morphine? It's not called... It's not called Mighty Morphine. It's called Mighty Morphin, 'cause it's morphin time, not morphine time. Also, I didn't know morbing time was a Power Rangers joke for a very long time. Let's see if my crops have grown. They haven't! God damn it! I think I should go to the end, do a bit more exploring. I haven't been loading this chunk much. I think that's what they call it in France. That is not what they call it in France. They do not call it Mighty Morphine. The Power Rangers after... Why are you all... You're all ganging up on me. God damn it. The morphine That's not even right. I'm drinking water because my throat is dry as hell. Is Uru hard to find? Wow. I'm gonna randomly generate 10 coordinates and spawn 10 Uru meteors, just so people will stop whining about it. Actually, I don't know if that's the best idea. Considering I don't know what Y coordinate to put them at. They'll be buried in the earth. But they can't be buried in the earth. They need to be emerging from the earth. Lol. What? Was that just a blank message? What does that mean? XD. Nah, I will keep whining. Well, I'll just keep killing. You're meant to be a hero, right? You gotta stop that. You're not much of a hero to me. You can't fight against nature. And I'm nature. I don't like how goofy I look when I go full big mode. Now that takes me back to a D&D campaign. I ran it a while back for people 5 years older than me, probably more like 7 years older than. I digress. I ran it for a bunch of college-age people, all of which I knew from my childhood. I think they babysat me or something, but I think most of them babysat me or something, and I knew each other. But regardless. That takes me back, because, one of the characters was a rune smith, or whatever they're called, like a rune fighter. And every time he used, I think it was the cloud rune, he would say, "I'm going big mode!" And after a while, he got bored of the character, so he didn't want to play them anymore. So we made another Kaplan. Goblo, or what was their name? I forgot. I think it was like Goblo the Goblin. Gobbo the Goblin? Something like Globo the Goblin? I forgot! No! I can't forget! I'm not allowed to forget. It's not allowed. Not for me, not for anyone. We can't forget. We can never forget. I need to find the name. But after a while, he got bored of the character. So he stopped playing them. Which, you know, fair. You can't pretend to be happy with a character. So they stopped playing. I think his name was Virus, because they were playing in universe. They were playing a video game that it was kind of like Sword Art Online. I've never watched Sword Art Online, but regardless, it was kind of like a video game. And he was a streamer who was invited to play said quote unquote game. So, because of this. He named himself, I forgot. Let's find out. Good lord, there were a lot of characters. Virus 589. Crap. Gobbles the Goblin. It was Gobbles the Goblin. Gosh diggity dog. Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, did the server just crash? What were they doing? What were those ragamuffins doing? I blinked. The server crashed because of it. What were y'all doing? Where did it crash? I can't see any, like, crash thing. I'm not... it doesn't register as a crash, even though it clearly was. It was just another logic thing. Dirty cheater trying to cheat. Yep, what else is new? Yes, Alpha, yes, the server went down. You know, I don't know how many of y'all are gonna believe me. But, I saw something. Someone. A woman. Felt like I knew them. But someone else knew them better. I don't know why I'm seeing them, but, must mean something. It looked like an aberration. A ghost, for lack of a better term. Hello? Thought that was a ghost for a second. Something not real. It looked like a person, but the moment I tried to talk to them, they vanished into thin air. Ooh, apples. I could make some golden apples. I'm done talking about the depressing stuff. Surprisingly, I've seen like 4 mutant Endermen, not a single other mutant. How do you get a creeper shard?
Oi.
Ugh!
Hello.
Hello.
I felt a great disturbance in the forest. What happened?
Hmm?
I felt a great disturbance in the forest.
Everything died. I don't know why.
What do you mean everything died?
The server crashed, and I don't have, and I didn't get a crash report.
I was in a parallel Earth.
Nice. I'm taking it. Rage took you there.
Yes. I was standing nearby him when he was like, wish me luck, and then all of a sudden all that shit just happened.
Yep. Pepperoni. Play the games and just ignore the pains, cause all that remains is how you prime your brains. To me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. Da, 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 da.
Oh, I'm going to see that. I'm going to see, wait, hold on. Fourth wall break here, but I'm actually going to go see that in theaters with my girlfriend.
I'm gonna see it in the theater. Fourth wall break. I'm gonna see it in theaters soon as well on the 4th.
I'm going this Thursday.
Other than the fact that I had to completely blacklist any and all mention from the Amazing Digital Circus out of my social media feed, because it got leaked.
Don't worry, I've been pretending that the series doesn't exist just just so that I like don't talk about it in front of other people. I was warned too late, but don't worry. I believe in letting other people see the story.
Yeah.
I just like seeing other people's reaction to the story. There was another movie, The Reze Art. I knew what happened in the manga, but I didn't say out loud what happened. I just wanted to see what my girlfriend's reaction to it would be.
Nice.
It's beautiful how a story can impact people. Anyways,
Back to lore. It's Lag Mike McGee. And no, Alpha, you cannot have my dino nuggets.
I have dino nuggets too.
I earned them. They're not great, though.
Yeah, they're not good.
They're a very bad source of food.
Hey, Phantom.
Oh,
That's what means
yes.
get it.
I love doing that. Is it normal to kill a tiny, a gray silverfish or a black silverfish and then become a big monster?
I mean, not really, but I mean, hey, I've seen worse.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it turns my face, like, really, really horned, but other
Become
than
a monster.
yeah. Apparently I can skip this upgrade if I want. Wonder if we'll see any mutants tonight.
For real. I saw a creeper.
I saw a few Endermen. It's not even just that you guys fly. I can cope with the flying. It's the fact that you fly in and oh my god, they're back! You! Wait, hold on! Hold on. What? They're over there! Wait!
Huh?
What the?
Wait, what is...
What? I saw someone.
Wait, what was it?
I saw... There was like a woman.
Huh? A woman?
They disappeared when I tried to get close. It was like... a teleporter? Oh, God!
Sure it wasn't one of the mutants or something?
I don't think so.
Hope we don't have someone who can, like, face morph or something.
Is that... I hope not.
I've been considering trying to, like, try to add that on top of my power set. It's just I don't think I've cracked it yet, but it seems interesting.
Yeah.
Either that or the ability to blow the fuck up.
Yeah. Come on, Jesus Christ, they're back! You! Oh, they disappeared again!
Yeah, I'm sorry, what happened?
They keep, I'm going crazy.
Got him.
Why am I seeing them?
I've just been fighting these people.
Yeah. The Epsilonian subjects are, I don't know what's up with those mutants, but, I think they're like the audio log I heard said their power, like, would dwindle over time. I guess those are, like, the most potent versions of them that are still around.
Who the hell is that?
What? You see him too. Are they calling us over? Should we... Every time I've tried to approach, they've just vanished.
I feel like I should remember her.
Yeah. They seem somewhat familiar, but I remember them being connected to someone else.
I don't know what to do, so. Yeah, I guess we could go.
Ugh. Flying mom, Jesus Christ. Stop flying.
What the fuck?
So you see it now too. That's what I've been dealing with. Just a person that whenever I try and approach them, they vanish.
I'm not feeling too good about this.
Maybe
I
this-
don't know what it is, but I'm just rattled by this or something.
Yeah. Seems to be happening more and more.
Yeah,
I don't know why though.
we still gotta worry about that alpha thing getting out at some point, though, right?
I guess. I don't know if they're like a victim or an enemy or something. I don't exactly feel great about them for them though.
Have you remembered anything from what happened?
Not much.
Or, like, anything else strange other than the ghosts?
Not really, to be honest. I remember some kind of clinical trial, but that's pretty much where it ends, and
I remember the fact that I have a wife, but, you know, I never really saw her face. Like, I've only seen her, like, it's in this weird fox form. You know, kind of like Rage's in a way, but, like, you know, not like Rage's. It was weird.
it does remind me. It seemed
What?
whatever formula we were given had weirdly, like, had a set amount of powers it could reproduce. Most of the other formulas we encounter can do that, but, it seems each of our powers are, like, distinct to us, like they match our personalities in some kind of way, like they react to our individual brain chemistry to provide us with powers that match us. I don't fully understand it, but Rage is a person who has a lot of anger, and I guess it makes sense that their power is emotionally controlled, like Kitsune.
Mine kept changing over the course of the beginning. It's kind of settled, but I don't know if it's stabilized just for good, or, like, I don't know what the hell's happening.
Our additional powers don't seem to play by these rules, but
As far as how, like, helping people goes, I'm okay with it, but I'm also just very confused by all this, especially with that weird ghost thing.
yeah.
I don't know. Something just itches my brain the wrong way. Do you think we'll ever get our memories back?
I don't know, and I don't exactly know if I want them back. Nothing that I could remember seems good at this point. As far as I know, Tribor did something, and all these superpowered mobs appeared. And that caused us to have to go into hiding, have to stay in that lab, have to go into stasis for however long we did, and then come back out. But what I don't understand is why. Why did we even need that formula? Why did we even need powers? What caused all of this research?
Not really sure either, but guess my whole job has just been, I don't know, helping people, seeing what they're doing. I've always
Yeah.
been kind of an observer mostly.
Fair enough.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Hmm? You also gotta track down who the hell this person is too.
Yeah, maybe they're like some sort of teleporter or something. They're just messing with us.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, if they were a teleporter, we wouldn't have seen them leave when we left the facility. But as far as I can tell, no one's got teleportation. No one's actually gained that power, and I don't see why only one of us would ever obtain that power. Then again,
Yeah.
there have been a few of us to have unique abilities. But
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
Did you want to check out that abandoned place or something I talked about?
The
No.
Talish's
Talish's
house?
place. Yeah.
I already
there's
checked
some
that
weird
place out. It was slightly concerning.
Oh. What's your observations on the whole thing?
However she got those brains and why ever they're in her basement is a problem. A bigger problem is how she's apparently gone off the grid.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing them, and they said they were moving someplace due to the conflicts that were happening.
Yeah. Whatever they needed brains for, and why they were gaining them is concerning, but what concerns me more is that a person like that has functionally vanished.
Yeah. So then what we're supposed to do? Oh wait, clairvoyance. We could try doing that.
We could try track them down, but I don't actually know what powers they have. Every time I met them, they seem to have new powers, but not like you. They never seem to have one. They never seem to change power sets. They always seem to have something new,
Yeah,
something different.
Yeah, I'm aware. I don't know if you've seen the study I did, but everyone follows a pattern. You follow a pattern, like it's take your stockpile for example. It takes a huge toll on your body and all that. You have inducement, and then what else do you have?
I have that ability I told you about. I can process several streams of information at one moment.
So you have 3.
Yeah.
What about what about rage? Is there any powers you think that he has? Like obviously he has that weird fox thing.
As far as I know, he also has my ability to process things
and that's 2 powers, and he's pretty strong.
and my inducement ability.
And using the genetic scanner thing here, I have lower tier abilities there. Like I'm not as strong as your parallel processing. I only can catch up because of regen. I have just super strength. The point is, we have the more powerful one of our abilities seems to be, the less of a chance more abilities spawn right next to it. And if they do, they're less powers. Like how I have age shifting, but I also have 2 sets of strength, while you have one huge thing of strength, a small strength buffer, and then a processing thing.
Yeah.
It's like, and and your stability is around like the same as mine or something, right? Like,
yeah. So I think it's lowering the stronger my stockpiling abilities grow.
The point is, the fact that they are able to get multiple of these abilities that seem to take up a lot of stability according to the scanners, and they're still fine, that's concerning.
Yeah.
And whatever, I guess whatever that brain thing is, maybe they're just weird, but maybe it's something bigger. But
yeah, something tells me they aren't just collecting brains for the fun of it, though they could be. Some of them.
Dexter Morgan thing, whatever that means. I don't know. Some person in my head said it.
Yeah, but something tells me a few of those brains weren't exactly in prime condition. But
yeah,
if they were
the
eating them,
ones.
they would be gone. If they were eating them, they'd be gone, and more brains would be cooked. So it's a question. So they seem to be poking, prodding, inspecting them, doing something to them. This doesn't even take into account the other guy.
Yeah, I haven't seen him around in a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go through multiple different breakthroughs. I got like the well, we got the ghost situation. We got the thing going on with Polish. I'm trying to figure out if there's, I don't know, something more to my stuff than just a genetics. It's like a different type of instability with me. It's weird. You know,
Yeah.
cancer or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have genetic cancer, anyways. Also, your stockpile. You said something about the tolerance or something. Like, what's going on there?
Well, I appear to have a slight problem. I can limit my powers, but at the current moment, my powers are growing. And not exactly at a rate I can control.
Ah, I see.
The stronger they grow, the more I have to weaken myself to use them. I've been trying to build up tolerance, but it's a slow-going process. But there is some good news.
Have you tried, like, lowering, I guess, the amount of power that you're using or something?
I have, and that seems effective. I can seemingly output about a bit lower than half of my max potential without any strain on the body. But I have found that by combining this power with my inducement ability, I am capable of unleashing 100% of my power, though this puts a much heavier strain on the body.
Yeah. I remember when I had that. Then I lost it. But then I kept the muscle inducement thing.
Yeah, that was odd.
That was a fucking weird thing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, this is all just powdered snow.
So much snow.
Powdered snow. I got kryptonite, by the way, too.
Nice.
I have the silly green rock that does the thing for the
Yeah.
Kryptonians.
Yeah. That's a curious little thing I've noticed. I don't know where these powers have come from, but, well, I actually have a theory about it. If powers like those existed, I doubt we would even exist. The Theta Project, the Epsilon Project, I doubt any of that would ever have existed. So, I have a theory. It seems like the end isn't a realm in and of itself, and more so a dead space in between realms. Seemingly, ships dead on power, maybe ran through black holes or something, have ended up in that dimension. And I don't think that dimension was exactly one that was easy to access before we cleared it out. So, you know, so it seems whatever powers or fossils or whatever we find in there, seemingly, is from other universes.
Huh. Wee. Ah. I haven't seen that ghost anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye out. Maybe the trees are obscuring them or something, but,
Maybe it's
another...
like a nighttime thing or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
They only come out at the dark.
Potentially.
I wonder if that lab we were experimented on is still around. Actually, wait, hold on. Is it that white brick or something?
I think it is. It had a few diary entries, a few checkboards. All from... I think his name is Tribor. He's apparently the scientist that gave us our powers and made the whole Epsilon and Theta project.
Maybe I should should look more into that and not actually be stuck under a rock. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, hummingbirds. Cool. I know we don't remember the tests, but do you remember, like, I guess your family before you were in the tests?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I seem to remember my life, or at least bits of it. I don't know why, but they followed me.
Maybe just parts of our brain that are thawing out, you know? The old stuff's thawing out because, you know, it's just shoved there in the corner and it took a while for it to freeze up in the first place. And now the most recent stuff is still frozen. You know?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I see what you see, don't worry.
It is.
Hi.
It's also powered up. Oh god!
Watch out, it's gonna turn into a black hole.
It's not hard to watch out for that, I just kinda did it. Well, I'm gonna.
It's on your head.
How do
Look above you.
what's the. Get. Oh, put it down. I'm gonna break it.
My child.
I'm gonna break the egg. Hold on. Good heavens.
Oh, dang, now it's just gunpowder. We were gonna hatch a creeper or something.
Oh man. Maybe we could do it at the next one, but I didn't know what that would do. I also thought it'd give me a creeper shard. Unfortunately, it didn't. Oh, apparently it does. It's either gives you gunpowder or gives you a creeper shard. Oh, that's unfortunate. You. I'm gonna kill him. I just want to talk to him really loudly.
What do you know about Rage's Fox power?
Well, I know it's emotionally controlled. I know when he first woke up, he couldn't turn it off. I know it increases in power with emotion. I know it allows him to fly, and I know he's unlocked some kind of final form with it.
Huh. Seems pretty cool. And familiar, yes.
Yeah. That form's interesting.
Yeah.
It seemingly has multiple stages. His first form is just eyes. His next form just has one tail. And, like, the more tails he unlocks, and then his last form doesn't have any tails.
Is there any, like, places in the lab, or, like where do you find this, like, file stuff in the lab anyways?
Some of them were next to what I can only assume was our beds. And, some of it was in Tribor's office.
Huh.
Some other stuff was in, like, an arena, some kind of training room, and, I think, and I think what was the where he made his fight.
Huh. Can I see the place?
Sure.
I mean,
I
more
can,
of a can you go with me? I kind of know where it is, but like.
sure. You wanna head now?
Oh yeah, sure. Where is it? Do we have to go back to spawn or something?
It's over there.
I think it's closer at spawn, but like, give me a second.
Well, you have
I'm opening a portal.
you have the temp pad. Okay, yeah.
Ah. My lag. Hello. I can see now.
And away we go. That matters. Oh my. Hold on. That's not a coincidence.
What are they doing here?
They like leading us on.
Let me. Excuse me, Ghost. I gotta help my homie.
They like leading us on to something.
I don't know.
About to try something, but
They left.
scared them off. I didn't know if that would work. Or the blast was so powerful, it eviscerated them. Goodness, it's bright in here.
Yeah. Alright. What the heck going on in here? Yeah, excuse me. Oh, where'd Clipboard? Supposed to power Alpha showed when they gained their powers. Huh. Were we that disappointing?
I imagine so.
That sucks. Hey, I mean, I suppose we're getting somewhere right now, right? Let me put this back.
Bit stronger. Yeah.
How much was it? 237 subjects. Huh. Tribal. So what do you make of all this?
Well, I mean, I'm not really sure. Found a few audio logs. They're somewhat concerning, but they don't. They explain everything and explain nothing, you know? Like, a story is being conveyed here, but I can't tell what the story is. Why did any of this happen? Who caused this? Why was Tribor doing this? I just don't get it.
This place. What the?
Yeah. Seemingly he made us fight here. That's our wins. And I seemingly was very weak back then. However, this Gregory guy was the strongest of us. And he's dead.
There's one name they forgot.
Yeah?
This place. You know what I mentioned when I had a wife?
Yeah?
Well, a little something here. There's a reason why she's not on that list. And that's because the first day they threw her into that, she had such strong emotions that her powers overloaded, you know? And, you know, it's so funny. It's what they said in the binder, you know, that clipboard over there?
Yeah?
It's what they signed up for, ain't it? No. Didn't even give her a fucking name. I know who that ghost is now.
That ghost is your wife.
Yes.
Ha-
And I don't know how you are able to see them or other people are able to. But whatever we're getting into, it's killed a bunch of people. It killed the one fucking person that I'm done here. Can we go somewhere else, please?
Yeah, of course. Let's get out of here.
I think I know. That power Rage has, that's the same power that she had. And the doctors didn't really give a shit. So I don't know how to process this right now, man.
Process it however you need, I think.
Wait, what?
What? I said, process it however you need. This entire thing is a bit... oh, crazy.
What are you hoping to get out of digging up the past?
A reason. Why any of this happened. Why we were treated like fodder, soldiers, something to... There had to have been some kind of purpose behind all of this. If there wasn't...
Because they weren't the ones at the other end of the needle, Bendy. Because if it was them underneath those treatments, you know, all those different things that they put us through, then they wouldn't have gone so hard. You know, it's way different when you put the people in the suits under this type of thing, so they just put trash like us into the fucking test tubes. I think that's all we're gonna dig up here. Just
greater good this, greater good that, but then you fucking kill the people you're trying to. I don't mean to be hostile towards you, but
I understand. None of this world's been fair since we woke up. None of anything's made sense, and the only time we can make sense of anything makes everything worse for us. Reminds us of everything. I think I'm gonna... I'll see you later, man. I gotta
yeah.
reevaluate some things.